Good evening everyone. My name is Nitin Singh and I am pursuing my BTech in Computer Science from JLU University, Mathura. Currently, I am working on a front-end project which includes the technologies like React for single-page attribute and for JavaScript for function, and for backend I am using MongoDB and Node.js. With that, I used to take some sessions on Java. So today we are going to learn the concept of an array. So let me tell you what is an array. Array is a linear data structure which runs on a principle of static memory allocation. So before going in the core topic, before going in the core concept, let me tell you how to declare an array. So we have three different ways to declare an array. So I'm going to show you the first way. So the first way is we just have to mention the data type of the elements which you want to store inside your array. So I'm going to store the elements of integer type. So I have to give the notation of integer int, that means int. Then the square brackets. The square brackets is necessary because it will show that here we have used an array. It is the notation of an array. So, and after that we have to give the name of an array and equal to new keyword and the same int. Now we have to specify a size of an array, which means, for example, we have given the size of an array 5. It means there will be only 5 elements inside our array. So I'm going to give the size 5. So it is the first way to declare an array. So let me write it down for you. First way to declare, an array. So let me tell you the second way to declare an array. We won't change anything much here. We will just shift the square brackets from the data type to array name. So int array. Now here we will give the notation of the square bracket is equal to new int 5. Nothing changed much. So let me write it down for you. Second way to declare an array. So here these are the two ways to declare an array. So in the third step I will going to write the same declaration and initialization in the same step. So for that I am just using the data type of the element which we want to store inside an array, and the same array name is equal to, now I'm just directly giving the elements of an array, that is inside the braces 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the unique step, which means we have declared and initialized the array in the same step. So if you remember, when this video gets started, I have used a word static memory allocation. So what does it mean? So we have two kinds of memory allocations. First one is a static memory allocation and second one is dynamic memory allocation. Let me write it down for you. Static memory allocation, and second dynamic memory allocation. So what is a static memory allocation? Static memory allocation means we have to specify the size of an array at the compile time. It means if we will not specify the size of an array, it will show an error. So in static memory allocation we have a condition of upper bound. Upper bound means we have to specify the size of a data structure. That is, here if you notice I have given the size 5 to the array ARR. And what is dynamic memory allocation? Dynamic memory allocations means we don't have to specify the size of an array at a compile time. It will adjust at the runtime. For example, we have another data structure called string, which runs on a principle of dynamic memory allocation. For example, I am giving string str to input the element, to input the string. I'm importing a package for scanner class. Import java.util.star. So I'm making an object of a scanner class. Scanner system.in. So we have declared a string str. Now we will initialize the string, that is str is equal to sc dot next that's it. So it means we don't have to specify the size of a string at a compile time. Okay, we will just directly initialize the string. For example, we can directly give str is equal to my name Nitin Singh. We don't have to specify a size. So so now I think you are clear with what is dynamic memory allocation and what is static memory allocation. Let me repeat the first. Static memory allocation means you have to specify the size of a particular data structure, and dynamic memory allocation means you don't have to specify the size for it. You just have to your compiler, no, not compiler, at runtime it will automatically specify the input size by its own. So I think I have covered the memory allocations, the declaration and initialization of an array. So at last we have a topic, the indexing of an array. So what is indexing? Indexing means with a particular index, with a particular indexing you can get a particular element. For example, I have given an array, int array. Okay, let me just comment out all these things which we don't need right now. Mm, int array. Alright, so we have initialized an array arr 1 2 3 4 5. What if we want to get a particular element from a particular index? I just want to get the element as at first index. So arr of 0. Let me run it for you.